Hello everyone, my name is Yanko and welcome to a brand new video. So guys, today we are doing the Celtic review against Dundee. So of course you guys can see by the thumbnail and by the title, Celtic won 3-0 against Dundee at home. Very convincing win to say the least. Obviously a much better performance than we've had against the likes of Kilmarnock and St Johnstone like we did before the international break. Of course we got the 1-0 win against Rangers, not a very dominant performance or a very inspirational performance as such for Brendan Rodgers, but Dundee gives the fans a wee bit more of encouragement, get into other games, get into the European tie, get into some pretty big 4 away games out of the next 5 games as well. So we've obviously got some big journeys to make. Obviously still got to go to Easter Road and Tynecastle, etc. So we want to build up a bit of momentum, and that's exactly what we did against Dundee. Of course, Dundee aren't exactly write-offs. They're not exactly a team that you can just write them off. They are a good side, but they did obviously create their own chances as well and cause a bit of problems, but nothing too difficult for us. Obviously we get a penalty right before half time. David Turnbull, a lot of controversy with the penalty. Is it a penalty? Is it not? I'll let you guys decide fully what you guys think, but in my eyes it might be soft, but it's a penalty. There is contact in the box and the referee's given it, and obviously at first he gave a free kick, then he changed it to a penalty. I can't complain. It can be given both ways, it's one of them, but at the end of the day I'm happy we got the penalty. David Turnbull had scored the goal, and here it is. Obviously fantastic penalty straight down the middle from our man David Turnbull, a man that Brendan Rodgers obviously seems to really like, which I'm glad. Turnbull's getting the games that he fully deserves, and obviously, as I said, he deserves that. He's been fantastic the last few games. He's created a lot for us going forward. He's been helping out in many aspects as well. So, very good for us. I'm happy with how he's been playing. We then move on to goal number 2. Kyogo with a fantastic header. And at first, from the very first angle, I thought it was offside, but he's timed his run perfectly. As soon as the ball's played, he's right on the shoulder in the last defender. He nips in and he gets all the space in the world just to lift it right over the Dundee keeper and in to the back of the net to make it 2-0 to the champions, 2-0 to Celtic. And it's been so frustrating in many games that we've created chance after chance and failed to score, but here is Kyogo's goal. And of course, we wrap it up with, yet again, Matt O'Riley. I believe it's his 3rd of the season. 2nd or 3rd. Kyogo's now got 4, and O'Riley's managing to keep up with our talisman Kyogo. But a beautiful finish, ball gets played in towards O'Riley and he just buries it into the bottom corner, just like O'Riley does. And here is. So obviously guys, you can see the full goals, everything that happens, all the drama. You guys can let me know in the comments below what you think of the penalty. Is it a penalty? Is it not a penalty? It's up to you guys to decide, but obviously I'm very happy, man. 3 points and still top of the Scottish Premiership. It's getting tight. 4 points between 1st and 4th. Celtic, St Mirren, Motherwell and Rangers consist the top 4. Obviously that will change in a few weeks when Rangers climb up to second, because we know it's going to happen. It's going to be a 2-horse race, as it always is. But you know, I'm quite happy for St Mirren and Motherwell. They're playing very, very well. They'll be very, very tough teams to go to this season, especially not just for us but for Rangers as well. And I'm excited to see what happens in the next set of fixtures as well. I'm not sure who it is. I think we're away from home to Livingston on Saturday. I know we're away from home on Saturday. I believe it is Livingston. I'll correct it on the screen if I'm wrong, but we have got 4 out of the 5 away games. Rangers did it last season, 4 out of 5. Hibs have got tough ones as well. So obviously, we will have 4 out of 4 away games in a row, out of 5 matches, and then Rangers will have that later on in the season. As everything does seem to balance itself out further down the line. But as I said, a fantastic performance from us. You know, yet another one encouraging that Nate Phillips obviously rolled over his ankle. He's out for the next few games. Kyogo had damaged his shoulder, and of course, in case you guys didn't know, Leo Labada is out until February or March, at least. So still a bit of injury concerns. Rio Hatate's back. Vickers is expected back in the next few weeks as well. Obviously we still do have quite a good few players. You know, Lagerbielke, you know, Phillips. He wouldn't miss much. He'd probably miss Feyenoord and maybe the weekend game at a push, but I can't see him being out very, very long. Obviously we've got Scales there. We'll have Welsh coming back soon. Kobayashi should be back as well. So we do have a few options. Of course, Awata can play at centre half as well if need be. So we're starting to get our players back. Obviously, we'll get the odd player that will have a wee niggle or will take a knock. But you know, that happens. Everyone gets injured at some point. So we're riding out the storm now. Starting to get back to full strength, and hopefully we can just keep getting on and just keep getting better and better and better and more interesting, because I really do want Brendan Rodgers to do well. I really want him to, you know, to show the Green Brigade that he's still the man that he was, and that he regrets leaving, because in a way he does, but he needed a challenge, and that's exactly what he did. So, you know, I like Brendan. I think he's a fantastic manager, great manager. But yeah, I'm starting to feel better about the results. We dominated, obviously, Dundee, and we're hoping to weather out the storm of being away from home 4 times out of 5. It's not easy. I think it's Livingston, Hearts, Hibs, and St Mirren, I think we're away to as well. Or Ross County or something. We have got hard games to go. I know that, and I know we are away to Livy at one point. I think it is Saturday. But I'll check out and we'll keep you guys posted anyway. This review is recorded on a Tuesday. The game against Feyenoord has happened, but I want to leave that until the review. You guys do not want to miss the Celtic Feyenoord review. A lot has happened in the game. I've still to watch the highlights, so that's why I'm not saying anything, because I don't know fully what happened. I know what happened with the score and how the game planned out, but I don't know the exact details to the extent of what happened. So definitely tune in to the next one as well for the game against Feyenoord, and then I will see you guys for that and then for the weekend. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, ding that bell so you guys never miss an upload, and you guys, I'll see you guys in the next one with another Celtic review. Until then, peace out.